This doesn't feel like a last video. It doesn't feel like the end of something. It feels like the beginning of something, and I don't mean that facetiously. There's been so much that I've wanted to express in this whole project that I've not really had the occasion to do so. I think looking back at it now, I feel really lucky that I had the idea to do it. Things were not going very well, and I'm just thinking, if I had not started on that project, where would I be right now? Where would I be today? What would my situation be? I would not have improved my physical and mental health. It probably would have gotten worse. I would not be doing this filmmaking course, because this course came out of this. I think I was beginning to kind of go downhill, and I can only assume that I would have continued to go downhill. And even if the outcome of this is not having climbed some huge mountain and gone way uphill, even going uphill a little bit is far better than continuing along a path downhill. I've spent the day today rearranging things in the flat, clearing out huge amounts of stuff, moving furniture and boxes and things like that, and setting up my my little office in a different location. And that has kind of been a surprisingly uncomfortable process, because I've found that I don't really do very well with change, but I wanted to do this for various reasons. One being that I thought it would be better for my flatmate for me to have my office in a different location, so that he has more like space and stuff. Anyway, it's halfway through. It's a big process. He's away for 4 days, so it's a good time to do it. But it's kind of, when you go through stuff, you're unboxing things and you sort of find things that you haven't looked at for a while. It can be kind of a weird process. I tend to, once I own something for a long time, or even not a long time, I sort of become attached to it in a way. And getting rid of things has always been difficult for me, sometimes very difficult. And I don't like that. I wish I could sort of press a red button and I would not own anything. I would have zero possessions. Then I could probably just never have any and never acquire any. It's almost like I would rather have a huge bonfire than give them things to charity shop. But I don't want to burn books, do I? Kind of a difficult, weird day, and today is the last video of the 180. And I feel like a sense of calm about finishing the series, because I know that I'm already working on another project. So it's not like I'm going from something to nothing. I'm going from something self-directed to something group-orientated, and I think that's really important, especially when it comes to trying to do something with filmmaking or video making. It's a collaborative process by definition. So I'm so focused on that I kind of like, I feel like I've already left the room in a way, that this video might not even be necessary. The very last one, I could have just left a blank page at the end of it. But what the heck, I decided to make this video and round off the whole series. It's a strange sort of day, and I guess sometimes it's good to be alone for certain experiences, letting go of objects with emotional connection and stuff like that. But there's certain things that we can control in life and other things that we can't control. And loss is one of the things that we can't control. I hope this is making sense, because I feel like I'm talking around something rather than talking straight at it. But that's probably because it's very difficult to put my finger on what I'm experiencing right now. So if this doesn't make sense, then I'm sorry for that. But maybe it's just that I haven't figured it out. Whatever the case, this is the last video in the series. And I'm glad that it exists. I'm glad it's just going to sit there on YouTube and won't sort of just go away. That's kind of cool, because maybe in a year I'll come back and look at it again, or maybe other people will have seen it, and or maybe it'll just sit there like as a record. But whatever the case, it does feel weird knowing that when I press the red button on my camera, that's it, that there's no more of this 180 days. But like getting rid of boxes of books and possessions and so on, stepping away from this series is something that is a little bit disorientating, a little bit weird, and there's an element of sadness to it. But it's for the best. It's like I'm sort of I'm done with this project now. It's complete. Just the same way that I have, I'm done with objects from past lives. Those past lives are gone, and it's time to move on. So hopefully this video will help me give some closure to the physical process I'm going through with getting rid of stuff. Not that I'm getting rid of the video project, but it's like it's time, time to move forward, time to kind of take the next step. And if we try and drag with us everything that we've collected along the way, then we are just too burdened to take the next step and end up not taking any steps at all. So it's good that I'm letting go, because that's always been one of the hardest things for me to do, is to let go of people and things and memories and whatever's. Which, you can call it a weakness, or you can call it the strength of my feeling. It just depends. In any event, the end has to come. Nothing lasts forever. And life goes on. And I'm really stoked about the thing that I'm working on with the collaborative filmmaking course. So that's the open door that I'm walking through when I finish this video. Hi, my name is Webster Forrest. I've decided I need to improve my physical and mental health. So I thought I would start a series of videos. I'm 51 years old. I'm quite overweight. I drink too much, and I have a problem with a lot of anxiety. So I don't often leave the flat when I otherwise would. And I have bipolar disorder, so things are that bit more difficult for me. I'm not working right now. I haven't been for a couple of years because of the bipolar disorder. But I had been doing a master's degree in the middle of all this in criminology. And because of an administrative catch-22, I ended up having some enrollment difficulties this term. And it stressed me out so much that I realized that I wasn't mentally well enough to do the course anyway. So it probably saved me a future, more disastrous problem. But unfortunately, it's left me without really any feeling that I'm going anywhere in my life. So I feel quite empty and disconnected from everything. So I've taken a couple of days to sort of digest the fact that I'm not going to be continuing that study presently. And I've realized that what I really need to do is to get myself into better shape. And my hope is that what I hope will be a journey, would be of interest and perhaps benefit to anyone else who's been in the same situation that I'm in now. I haven't lost hope. The mainspring is not broken, but I don't like the way my life is at the moment, and I want to change it. So if you're interested, I'll be posting more videos on a regular basis. I have just thought of this whole project today, so I don't have a plan for how often I would post a video or anything like that. But the idea is to hopefully give some feeling of accountability in a way, if I know that people are watching it, and I've said that I'm going to do this, then if I don't do it, I would feel kind of bad about it. So anyway, wish me luck.